Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Madison. This is your Restorative Yin practice. So for today's practice, the first half of the class is going to be more of a Vinyasa flow, and then the second half of the practice is going to be more of a Yin style yoga. So if you're unfamiliar with those two styles of yoga, that first portion, the Vinyasa flow, that's going to focus really more on fluid movement, faster pace, not really spending a lot of time in each pose. We're really just building heat in our bodies. And then that second half, the Yin portion, is all about slowing down, focusing on deeper stretching, and we're going to be in the poses for around 2 to 3 minutes. So for today's class, you'll of course need your yoga mat. If you'd like, you can use a bolster or a pillow for that Yin portion of the practice, just to be a little bit more comfortable. At the end of the class, if you enjoyed this practice, please take a moment to just give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so that you can stay up to date with some of the other practices I post that are just like this. So when you're ready to begin, let's go ahead and get started. Today, beginning class at the back of your mats and just finding any comfortable seats as you begin to close your eyes and just start to turn your awareness to your breath. Taking deep breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. On your inhales, feeling your belly rise, your ribs expand, and your chest lift. And on your exhales, feeling your chest fall, your ribs contract, and your belly soften. And then starting to move into our neck and our shoulders, start to just slowly shake your head no. So just moving your head left to right and right to left. And then you're shaking your head yes, gently raising your chin up and then gently lowering it down towards your chest. And just doing this a few times with your own breath. And then start to now circle your shoulders, just kind of rolling them up, back, and down from the ears, working through any tension. And then reversing that direction. And then relax your shoulders. And from here, we'll start to create some circles with the entire upper body, moving into our seated dancing lion, waking up our joints, maybe keeping our eyes closed. And try to link your movement here with your breath. Start to reverse the direction. And then making your way back to center, start to inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. And as you exhale, flip your palms forward as you pull yourself all the way into table, coming up onto your hands and your knees. On your inhale, drop your belly, reach your chest forward, look up. Exhale, press the ground away, round your spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then coming back to a neutral spine, start to reach both of your arms a little bit further up your mat, about 2 handprints forward, as you find your way into extended puppy pose. So here you can start by maybe just lowering your forehead to the floor, or if you feel comfortable, maybe bringing the chin, throat, and chest all the way down to your mats. And just taking one more deep breath here. And then here we'll make our way into a closed-kneed child's pose, bringing the knees together and just rounding your spine. And then on your next inhale, start to slowly peel up. So we're going to sit all the way back onto our heels, focusing on a nice tall spine. On your inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. And as you exhale, start to twist to your right. On your inhale, come back to center. Reach your arms up and overhead. And on your exhale, twist to your left. On your inhale, come back to center, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, flip your palms forward, and once again, coming into tabletop. This time with your inhale, extend your right leg back behind you, and then maybe that left arm out in front of you. Inhaling here. Exhale, round and curl, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and on your exhale, release and come back to table. This time inhaling your left leg back, maybe right arm forward, and on your exhale, round and curl, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, round, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And on your exhale, come back to table. From here, coming into floating table, start to tuck your toes under and hover your knees just a couple inches off of your mats. For more of a challenge, maybe lifting that right foot, squeezing your heel towards your glute. And then release, and now draw the left heel towards your glute. Slowly release, and then from here we'll make our way to downward dog, raising our hips, lengthening our legs, and just taking a few breaths here to walk it out. Bending one knee and the other. And then once again, pressing both heels down, we're going to take our feet now a little bit wider, maybe as wide as our mat. And then bring your right hand to the center of your mat as your left hand reaches for either that right ankle, calf, or thigh. And just focus here on twisting your body, rotating your heart. Slowly release. We're just going to switch hands, left palm down, right hand reaches for left ankle, calf, or thigh. And then here, slowly release. And coming back to your downward dog stance, walking your feet in once again, just about 4 to 6 inches apart. Now on your next inhale, start to come high on your toes, roll your shoulders forward, finding high plank pose. And then without moving hands, without moving feet, just press your hips back to downward dog. A few more times, inhale to high plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to plank. This time exhale to chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. And now exhale back to your downward dog. On your next inhale, start to raise your right leg up behind you. Exhale, step your right foot through, drop your left knee to the mat. And on your inhale, finding our low crescent lunge, sweeping the arms up, biceps to the ears. Inhaling. And on your exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Send your hips back, lengthening your right leg into half splits pose. On your next inhale, bend back into your right knee. Press into your hands and extend your right leg back to three-legged table, inhaling. Exhale, hug your elbows to your ribs, dip your chin. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And on your exhale, tuck your left toes under, kicking back all the way into three-legged down dog. We'll inhale, stack our hips. Exhale, squeeze the heel to your glutes. Inhale, kick your right leg back. And on your exhale, let the right foot meet the left, coming back to your downward dog, staying here or flowing through your vinyasa. On your inhale, raise your left leg up. Exhale, step it through, low lunge, dropping that right knee, sweeping the arms up and overhead. Deep breath in. And on your exhale, start to release your hands back down to the floor, sending your hips back, lengthening your left leg into half splits. On your next inhale, bend back into your left knee. Press into your hands and extend that left leg back, three-legged table as you inhale. Exhale, hug the elbows to your ribs, dip your chin. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower. Inhale. One more time, exhale. On your inhale, press up. Tuck your right toes under, lift and kick back to your three-legged downward dog. Inhale, open, stack your hip. Exhale, heel to your glutes. Inhale, kick your left leg back. And on your exhale, let the left foot meet your right, staying in your downward dog or taking your optional flow. On your inhale, start to look at that space between your hands. Bend your knees, walk, step, or jump to the top of your mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. On your inhale, bend your knees, sweep your arms up to half chair. Here, our thighs and our chest are parallel to the floor, and our gaze is at that space right between our feet. And then with your inhale, taking it a little bit higher to chair pose. So now lifting up your heart, arms reaching towards the sky. Inhale, rise all the way up, lengthen. Exhale to a little back bend. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up, planting the hands, walk, step, or jump back to plank. And take your optional vinyasa. On your inhale, start to raise your right leg up behind you. Exhale, come high on your left toes, right knee to nose. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale. Last one, we're going to exhale, holds, And then step that right foot between your hands, staying on the ball of our left foot, sweeping your arms up as you find your high lunge. Wrists stacked above our shoulders, shoulders stacked above our hips, keeping a nice strong core. Inhaling here. And on your exhale, finding water wheel, sweeping the right arm back towards the back of your mat, reaching the left arm forward. On your inhale, come back to center, biceps to the ears, high lunge. And on your exhale, we'll open out into warrior two pose. On your inhale, flip the right palm up, take it all the way back to reverse warrior, letting that left hand slide down that left leg. Or maybe taking a half bind, wrapping the left arm around your back. Deep breath in. And on your exhale, windmill all the way back down to your runner's lunge. Inhale, press into the palm, step your right foot back to plank, and take an optional vinyasa. On your inhale, sweep your left leg up behind you. And on your exhale, high on your right toes, left knee to nose. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick back. This time, exhale, hold knee to nose and step that left foot between your hands, coming all the way up to high lunge. Once again, we're on the ball of our back foot. Biceps meet our ears. One more inhale. Exhale, send that left arm back, water wheel, right arm reaches forward. Staying squared in your hips. On your inhale, back to center, high lunge, biceps to ears. Exhale, open out to warrior two pose. On your next inhale, flipping that left palm up, take it back to reverse warrior. And again, letting that right hand slide down your back leg, or if you'd like, maybe taking your half bind. One more inhale. Exhale, windmill all the way back down, runner's lunge. Inhale, press into your hands, step the left foot back to plank, and take your optional vinyasa. On your next inhale, raise your right leg up behind you. Exhale, step the right foot through. This time pivoting your back foot 45. We'll find warrior one pose. Sweeping your arms up, biceps to the ears, and really just focusing on squaring your hips at the front of your mat. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, keep your back flat, hinge forward halfway down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring your palms to your heart center. We'll find warrior three pose, stepping onto the right foot and then starting to hinge from our waist, keeping the hips closed off so your left toes are pointing down towards the ground. And for more of a challenge, maybe extending your arms forward, bringing the biceps to your ears. Take one more deep breath in. On your exhale, step your left foot back, once again finding your warrior one for an inhale. Exhale your hands back down to the mat, framing the right foot. So we'll inhale, press into the hands, kick that right leg back, three-legged down dog, taking your optional three-legged or four-legged vinyasa. On your inhale, raise your left leg up behind you. Exhale, step the left foot through, warrior one. Deep breath in as you rise. Again, squaring your hips forward, biceps to our ears. Deep breath in, lengthening a little bit taller. Exhale, hinge from your waist, keep your back nice and flat. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And on your exhale, bring your palms to your heart, finding warrior three. Stepping onto the left foot, finding your balance, keeping your hips squared. And again, for more of a challenge, maybe extending your arms forward. One more inhale. Exhale, step the right foot back to warrior one. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step the left foot all the way back to a three-legged downward dog. Staying here or taking your optional three-legged or four-legged flow. Deep breath in. And on your exhale, we'll find child's pose, releasing our knees to the mat, extending your arms forward and just allowing your glutes to sink back towards your heels. So now starting to enter more of the yin portion of our practice, focusing on just slowing down as we enter these deeper stretches. On your inhale, lifting your heart slightly. And as you exhale, thread your right arm through, coming down onto the right shoulder and right ear. On your inhale, lifting your heart. And as you exhale, extending both arms back out in front of you, allow your forehead to come down. On your inhale, lift your chest. And on your exhale, this time, thread your left arm through. On your next inhale, one more time, lifting your chest. And on your exhale, extending both arms out in front of you. Again, letting your forehead rest on the mat. On your inhale, starting to look out in front of you as you press up to table, and then just make your way back to seating, taking all the time you need. And we're going to start off by extending our right leg out, letting that left foot rest on the inside of our right thigh or calf. And then with both hands framing either side of your right leg, start to maybe walk your hands down a little bit further towards your foot. So remember, we're spending some time here, so not pushing past your comfort zone. We want to find a place that's comfortable enough to hold here for a couple minutes. Here, if you need any extra supports, you can always use your bolsters or even yoga blocks. Taking your time, we'll start to walk our hands back, easing our way out of our hamstrings. And here we're just going to switch sides. So now extending out that left leg and bending the right. And again, at your own pace with both hands on either side of your left leg, maybe working your way down your mat. On your next inhale, we'll slowly start to work our way back up to center. And then here we're going to come into butterfly pose. So now we're going to bring the soles of our feet together, bending our knees, taking your feet out a little bit further out in front of you. So you're creating this diamond shape. And if you already feel the stretch, you can stay upright, or you can begin to round forward. And once again, using any props here you need for more support. Slowly start to work your way back up to center. Take your time. And then from here, we're just going to gently bring the knees back up. And then hugging onto our thighs, we're going to slowly round all the way down to our back. And just bring your knees to your belly. Give yourself a nice big hug here. Maybe rock side to side, just massaging your back. And then we'll bring the soles of our feet to the floor, bending our knees. And start to take your right ankle on top of your left knee for supine pigeon. And you can stay here if you'd like, or start to maybe hug your left thigh or shin a little bit closer for a deeper stretch. Taking one more inhale. And on your exhale, keeping your ankle crossed, we're just going to bring the left foot back down to the floor. And then press into your left foot. Shift your hips a little bit more to the left. And then allow both of your knees to just kind of fall over towards your right. Now keeping both of your shoulders on the floor here. And if you need any extra support, you can take a block or a blanket underneath that right knee or thigh. Slowly start to bring your knees back up to center. We'll uncross our legs here, bringing both knees back to our chest, giving ourselves a big hug, and just rocking side to side. And then bringing both feet back down to the floor. This time we'll cross the left ankle onto the right knee. And again, you can stay here or hug the right thigh or shin closer for a deeper stretch. Once again, we're just going to release our right foot back down to the floor. Press into the right foot, raise your hips, shifting them a little bit more to your right. And then allow your knees to just kind of fall over towards your left. Again, keeping both shoulders on the ground and maybe looking over your right fingers. On your inhale, slowly coming back to center. Once again, uncrossing the ankle, we'll bring the knees towards our belly. And just giving yourself one more big hug here, rocking side to side. And then here we'll make our way into Savasana, corpse pose. Allow your feet to fall just a little bit wider than your shoulders. Begin to relax your arms by your sides. And close your eyes as you come back to your natural rhythm. Allowing your breath to become soft, slow, almost non-existent. Please stay here as long as you'd like. The longer the better. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today and allowing me to guide you through this practice. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.